Year 1982. A diver named Mehmet Shakir is diving into the sea in Bodrum town of Turkey. He found something on the seabed. It was a discovery. What he found is the first sailing ship in human history, along with many relics. Research shows that the ruins belong to the 14th century BC. The ruins belong to the Sea Peoples, of which little is known. They are fishermen and pirates. They were ancient pirates of the Aegean and Eastern Mediterranean. Many ancient Egyptian jewelry items were found in the ruins. Here in this video we will tell you about the Sea Peoples' attack on the capital of Egypt. This battle is the first naval battle in human history. Most of the information about this war has been taken from the hieroglyphs and drawings on the northern wall of the building called Medinet Habu, which was used as a morgue and cemetery in ancient Egypt. In the 12th century BC, the people we call the Sea Peoples were a confederation of many peoples living on the Aegean coast and parts of the southern Anatolian coast. The Sea Peoples are known to have plundered some cities of Egypt and captured cargo ships. These peoples made their living by fishing and piracy. These fishing pirates, who lived in small towns, controlled the maritime trade in their spheres of influence. And they are united in the form of a confederation. They had not raided and plundered some Egyptian cities in Syria by surprise. Cyprus was under their control. They maintained good relations with the Hittites, because the land armies of the Sea Peoples were weak. In 1175 BC, the Pirate Confederation was considering attacking and plundering Memphis, the capital of Egypt. The god-king of Egypt at that time, Ramses III, was aware of this and had taken his precautions and had a strong central army. But he could only fight on land. The Pirate Confederation was the most powerful force at sea. Sea Peoples used large sailing ships. They were making their ships from a special type of tree called Cedrus libani, and this tree species only grows in southern Anatolia. But Egypt was a land of deserts. The Sea Peoples gathered around Cyprus for the attack, owning about 12 ships and 300 pirates. Egypt, on the other hand, had a central army of at least 4,000 men to defend the city. This voyage was a surprise pirate raid in the minds of the Sea Peoples, but a battle they had never faced before awaited them. When they advanced through the Nile Delta and reached Memphis, a wooden spear barricade awaited them with thousands of archers behind it. Egyptian ships closed the continuation of the river so that the pirates could not continue to the Nile. The Sea Peoples must either fight or retreat. But they didn't want to start rowing until they got something. They were in doubt. They were not an orderly army. While they were stunned, they noticed the Egyptian ships coming from Heliopolis, now closed at the exit. The Sea Peoples had to fight. So they did. But the war was actually a massacre. The pirates who came ashore were killed by the Egyptian army. The ships were showered with arrows. Some ships capsized. Many of the Sea Peoples were killed. When the barricade formed by the ships coming from Heliopolis was broken, some ships were able to escape. Thus ended the war. The victory belonged to the Egyptians. It is written in the hieroglyphs about the war from the mouth of Ramses.
Those who reach my boundary, their seed is not, their hearts and their souls are finished forever and ever. As for those who had assembled before them on the sea, the full flame was their front before the harbor mouths, and a wall of metal upon the shore surrounded them. They were dragged, overturned, and laid low upon the beach, slain in many heaps from stern to bow of their galleys, while all their things were cast upon the water.
after the war, the influence of the Pirate Federation in Cyprus and Syria decreased, but that's all the information we have about them. We do not know what the Sea Peoples did afterwards. Maybe there are remains of them at the bottom of the sea waiting for us to find them. Who knows? See you in the next videos.